Hello, everyone. This is Susan Safo for the ones that are new here. Um, and this is I am the clinical hypnotherapist and the author of the book of Why Hypnosis for Personal Development on Amazon. And I want to share with you guys once again, something that nowadays I'm really into it and reflecting on it, and the style, the type of the human being that I came and became. And I'm trying to just change the things that I've been trying to change, but it wasn't actually the thing that it was deep inside, and it was all on the surfaces. And when you're alone by yourself and you go deep into yourself, in the inner side of yourself, you will feel that there are lots of things that we haven't faced it truly with, and we try to escape it and put it on the rug. And if we have this chance to be with ourselves in silence and give ourselves the enough love and pay attention to what our body really is actually telling us. I always emphasize on that, especially nowadays, because of the news and media that trying to take the occupy our mind, and our body needs rest. Our body needs to be relaxed. So by giving the time to yourself and to your body first, and just take a rest and enjoy the time. I know sometimes even going to watch yourself at the mirror and give yourself a really honest look at the mirror and think that who am I, or how far I came, or what is inside of me that I don't want to look at it, and I escape the deep looking inside myself. Sometimes the mirror is our really only honest friend, but it can be, in the other side, although at the same time, a dangerous friend, because we are reflecting our unreal emotions on that picture image. And I don't want to do that, because I feel that sometimes that's giving me the lies that I don't want to face it. Although sometimes I've been through that, that I looked at the mirror and I gave myself the wrong reflection and very bad and nasty thing and stuff I told myself. And you know what? That does affect on the reality outside. So one of the point is that when you want to do everything by yourself, or just go into the meditation and do the silence, it has to be first by after you've been through some thing that it was help. There was a help, someone who was sitting by your side, and someone who is honest, of course, and good heart and minded, have a good intention for you. So, like hypnotherapy does that. I'm not bragging, or I'm not trying to sell myself anything, because I do sessions, but I don't. I do that from the where the person really comes naturally to that point that I want to see myself. I want to go into deep into my inner childhood and look at it and see what I'm running, or what I'm not ready at look at. So that's where sometimes it's better to have someone with us to sit and take us into the deep journey that hypnotherapy does that. And it guides you, it takes your hands, it gives you the safe environment, so you won't be alone, and you just won't be lost. Because if you have a question while you are in trance, you can ask, you can talk to it, and then the person, the hypnotherapist, or the person that you want, you trust, whoever, it does that for you and takes your hand and tells you actually if you what you don't see, and you're stuck on that in that step. what step it is. I can come out from this conversation that I had with myself. I can see the other way, where I can go next step. So the other person can guide you through your journey, especially when it's hypnotherapy, because we ask questions before the session. What is your goal? What is the purpose? What is your favorite state of being? So we make that totally clear with the question, right? Asking the right questions, and then you give us those answers, and then we use that and we anchor those question answers into your subconscious mind while you are into that journey of the deep trance. So the whole thing, what's the purpose I'm talking about, is that journey of being with your deep inner side. It's a really, really crucial for your easy life, for being easy with yourself, not easy life as everything is going to be okay and all the doors are open. No, you need a step through those doors, but you are more confident. You know who you are, you see the path clearly, you know what you want, you don't go for the fake stuff. You don't force yourself because of your mother, your father, or your grandparents, or the family, or the style of the living, culture, religion, whatever, caused you push you through going through a way, a style of a life that it wasn't always comfortable, and you deep inside of yourself you knew that it wasn't you, and that wasn't the type of the life that you want to live. So that's what I'm saying. Is always good, if you want to look at the mirror, make sure that you already had a clear of the picture that you want, and you are ready with a really soul good energy to look at yourself in the mirror, because otherwise it would reflect the energy. I had that experience, so I'm telling you from that experience. I'm not talking just from top of my head. No, I did that, and it does affect on your reality. So be careful when you are looking at yourself in the mirror and you're talking with yourself, and from the what point of energy you are saying that stuff. And if you are not really clear and not happy, and you feel any down energies inside your heart, your mind, you better first get that clear. And hypnotherapy does help. Again, if you go to my book, you will see almost 13 sessions for the anxiety, for the clearing your mind, and many, many others that you can even record those by breathing it, and recording your own voice, and playing it just before when you go to sleep, not when you are really going to fall into the sleep. No, like a half an hour before really going to deep into the sleep, and play it in the background. So when you go into the deepest sleep, your subconscious mind will take those suggestions into your heart and mind, and it will does affect if you keep doing it. I know it sounds maybe like cliche to some people. They say, "Oh, we have heard these stories a lot," but hey, you're living in a world that you are all the time affected by what is happening outside. If I tell you I love you right now, how you feel inside? And if I just take it, if I say I hate, what does that mean? How does that feel? So the words, the outside environment, they do affect on our inner side. And we have many memories in our subconscious mind that they are not good. They are not good, and they have to be cleared. And if we didn't have the chance, we better keep quiet, sit quiet with ourselves, and reflect on the feeling and the things that we have learned, and touch the core of who I am is the basic point of standing on your on our own feet and walk forward in life, at least for better understanding of who we are and why we are here. And we don't want to just give the reason of being here because of the others. I am here because make others happy, fulfill others' um, wishes, or what other wants from me. That is my purpose to fulfill my life. No, that's not. That's exactly opposite of it. You have to first make yourself fulfilled. You have to first come to yourself as a whole, heartly, mind, emotionally, physically, and think that I feel all together. I feel that my mind is nowhere, not with any place, at any other place back like 10 years ago. And my mind is not like a 5 years or even 6 months or next month, anywhere, just right now at the present. So that's how you become whole. You become whole when your mind and your heart, your body, physical, emotion, everything is at present time, and you can focus on the real, what is inside of you and what's happening in your life, and take it as what's the next step. And that's how the therapy with someone else can help to take us to the next step. It is always good option to have a trustworthy therapist. And so as you improve, you feel the progress, then you can follow up with your therapist. It's not that all the time, maybe, no, but you could do that by yourself and just taking the first step so you know where you are at, and then continue by yourself. And then when you feel that you have improved but you need a little push up again, and you get that nudges that I'm kind of stuck, I guess. I don't know what's the next step from here. So you can go to your therapist and have the next session to push you forward and give you a little push for taking the next route and go forward and don't stop doing this. And you will become eventually, um, when you see yourself at the mirror, that you are feeling happy. You are happy with what you see in the mirror. You are actually from the bottom of your heart, you're talking and bringing the words that you like it. You feel happy and joyful. And then that's where you can just reflect on a mirror and talk to yourself and give it the positive words. And it does help. It does help. Um, and that's amazing. That's how in the life many stuff so simple can have more effect than any other thing in the whole world that you can think. Maybe even from the medication that you are taking. If you keep telling yourself the right words, the positive words, and thank God we are in the vast information face side of the history of the human mankind, that there are tons of the information, tons of the help scripts, that you can find the words, the actual positive, energetic words that you can call them to yourself while you are looking at the mirror and talking to yourself. And eventually you will feel good when you step out of the home, when you are inside the home with yourself. If something is moving, something is changing, something is becoming one, something feels now relaxed, sitting with yourself. You don't feel those moves, those kind of the movements in your stomach, in your above your belly button. That's where the solar plexus actually is the chakra, and it's where the fear comes, where all the intestine, abdomen, and all the digestion. And you see, that's why many people have the digestion problem, because they kept too much the emotions that is not serving of the feeling in the body, that serves the body to have the good emotion, good feeling, feeling light, feeling vivid, feeling happy, joyful. So the body is your first diagnostic vessel to understand. That's why we go to the doctor, but actually, we ourselves are the first person to recognize where it came from. And then we go to the doctor, they put us on the medication, and they just see the symptoms. But the body knows the core reason. So when you are whole and you become one, and you will be positively looking at yourself in the mirror, and you're comfortable sitting with yourself alone and going anywhere, if you feel anxiety, someone telling you something, throwing the trash word, or saying the bad thing, or accident happens, traffic, you don't lose yourself. You are all whole in one, and you see it as an accident, or people are coming from different places, so, and all sort of kind of life. So you will be more calmer and more relaxed. Well, I guess that's for now. I wanted to just share this with you. I hope that it will help you, even a tiny bit. And I see you guys on next video. Until then, take care.